Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to Automobilista 2. As last time out, we took part in the DPI round Daytona, showing off a bit of the Driving USA DLC pack. And of course, we're back today to show off some more of it. And if you see my recent iRacing video on the channel, you won't be surprised to see what the combo is as well. As we are driving the Formula Vee Brazil. So we have the American version in iRacing, but this, I don't know if the engine is actually different at all in this. I know that there's still, you know, a VW Beetle shell, Fat 4 engine in the back. I'm not sure if this is a slightly different engine compared to the American version. I've been trying to find out online. Obviously, my Google skills have failed me, but we're driving a car which has got a bit more punch in the top gears. You'll see that in the fourth gear, it actually punches a bit more than the iRacing version. But it's very good fun, this one. You know, you even got one with a fin as well if you want. Maybe we're driving the one without a fin. As you can see, just 1,200 pounds, almost 100 horsepower, 4-speed gearbox we've got in it. And we'll be racing around Laguna Seca, which is the second track added in the DLC. Of course, we've got one more to go after this. And it'll just be a 10-minute race, hopefully with some sunshine as well. We've got the opponent sense a bit higher, though, up to 110 now. We're going. This seemed to be my level, at least in practice. We'll see how I do when I'm actually talking and driving now. But yeah, let's have a good race round here. So we are on the grid, starting in second. Totally not rigged at all. It is random selection. What can I say? I might have put a few bucks towards the random selection generator there. But 10-minute race, so we've got maybe 5 or 6 laps here to make up for a poor start. Thankfully, we're a bit better on the brakes into the first corner now. Our opponent says, oh, we get into them already. Someone's down our inside. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're rejoining. This isn't going to work. We're like 3 wide here. We're going to have to back out for the 5. Got corner inside, corner outside. Oh, my God. We're still 3 wide. Got the fins by. Flying fins ahead of us as we're down to 5th. All right, maybe we've got the DLC right. Like the aggression right for these. Formula Vee as the leaders away. Let's got the other car knocking down our inside. All right, let's try and calm it down a bit. Let's try and make up some plays again. As you may have noticed as well into that corner, like we're in 4th gear, approaching 100 miles per hour. We can't take it flat like we can with the iRacing Formula Vee. They actually have to add the brakes. It's down the inside, trying to get back up to 4th. Or they cut the course, trying to make their way back. But we're clashing with again. But I held on, back up to 4th then. All right. The car slide through there, maybe a bit too much on the rear. Felt like it was letting go. Oh, braking a bit early. Can't let down the inside because they're looking down the inside. They go side by side across the line. That's 1 lap. Round Laguna Seca in the Formula Vee. I don't think I'll make it to the end of the race if it's going to be that exciting. Probably feel a bit worked out. As I've seen my DLC up to like 110. This is the highest I've ever had it on Automobilista 2. Normally like 90 to 100. I think it's because they're not very good at breaking into the corkscrew and that first corner. Like the heavy braking zones, they're not very good, our opponents, as they are at other tracks. I think that's maybe why the difficulty is a bit higher. I'm not sure if that's something that Reason maybe needs to look into. So you can have a bit more consistent difficulty from track to track and from class to class as well. But I'm not complaining, mate. I actually think I'm actually good at this driving thing, having the difficulty quite high up. But yeah, you see on the bottom right as well, like top speed, like approaching 100 miles per hour. Like this car kicks on in 4th gear. In the iRacing version, it just seems to like bottom out at almost like 90 miles per hour. So I'm seeing we've got different engine in the back of this compared to the iRacing version. The iRacing version is 1200cc. Still both flat 4 VW engines at the back of these cars. Still both based on like a VW Beetle shell as well. That's all. We're getting very close there. Brake a bit earlier. Open up that exit. Oh no! Rear, stay with me. Got a bit of a gap behind. Let's go. We're already approaching halfway through the race. 42.3. My best is a... Yeah, actually might be a 42.3 is my best. That might be my best that time. Just now got into the 41 so that. I'll have to back it out because they're side by side in front. Yeah, this might be like a... maybe 1400 cc engine, maybe a bit more. We're messing up the second corner and changing up to fourth when I shouldn't be doing that. I need to change up to fourth for this corner, but for the second corner I need to stay in third. There we go, good exit. Oh, we close enough to maybe make a dive into the left-hander. I think we are. And look at this, we're going 2x2. Oh, they're giving us the room. And Reese have just released a patch like half an hour ago before we actually recorded this. And they put in the patch notes adjustment about the AI as well, like not giving you as much leeway as I think it's showing it here in this race, isn't it? This is good, this aggression. Maybe we got the aggression right now. I say it wasn't good for the IMSA race, but maybe with this update, might be good now. Definitely it's good with these Formula V's, isn't it, around Laguna as we approach halfway mark of this race. But I haven't talked about really comparing this to iRacing. So yeah, top gear, fourth gear is actually effective in these cars. You've got to try and open up the exit. Oh, there we go. That's better, more stable exit. We finally get past the number 5 car. That's the Finns going for the lead. Gonna make it a 2x2 Noah's Ark here. But they're squeezing. Oh, they see that. They give us the room. No, they give us the room. Inside us. We've got to be on our outside. I need a good exit. Yeah, they're still on our outside. Oh, there they go. Damn it, lost the rear. Again, we'd have the breakthrough here as well. And then let the car just flow through the corner. Not the SRX the game, you know, with the SRX car on the oval. Just have the brake. And let the car flow through the corner. Oh, change down the third a bit too late there. And then get on the power nice and early and hard as well. Again, just like with the iRacing version, you change it down from third to second. It is a nightmare. Like if you want to fight that battle on your own, you do it at your own risk. Change it down from third to second. Oh my god! All right, try and good exit. I feel like I'll be saying that in every corner, haven't I? But they keep going side by side. Add the brake here as well. Let the car flow through the corner as we understeer a bit wide. Again, braking early. Oh, almost too much brake. I was thinking the iRacing, I would have lost the rear there. As we're making it 3 wide. Oh no. Hit the leader as well. That was a bit ambitious. Those worked out. We're back up to second. And these things are strong. You know, that wouldn't have bothered the in front. Maybe make it a bit more aerodynamic somehow. Even though, as you can see, no wings. Aero is not really a thing with these. It's purely mechanical. These cars, and they are super fun. I probably enjoy these more in this. In iRacing. I think I still would enjoy like the first one with this, the Formula Vee the best. And then it's machine this in the R Factor 2 version. And I haven't really driven the R Factor 2 version a lot. And the R Factor 2 version is again done by Reza. It's just they've been transported into R Factor 2 from the original Automobilista. If I drove it a bit more, it might be equal top. Yeah, then it's this Formula Vee, then I put the iRacing one behind. They go, oh, nice and early into the... No, I think we maybe scrubbed the tyres a bit too much, though. Too much steering there. We didn't carry the speed through the corner, even though we got a good exit. I also driven the Formula Trainer in this, like a while ago. I did a video on that around Cadwell Park. The Formula Trainer as well is awesome in this, too. Like... Oh, God. Just let it roll. Good, so there might be a chance of victory gone. Especially if you lose the rail on the exit. Told you, get not as confident into the corners our opponents around a couple of these corners around the Laguna. As I think onto the final lap now as well. Oh, I originally set this as a 15-minute race. I wish I did that now. After that mistake. There's conking the curb. And over all these Formula V's, probably not really anything hitting those curbs. Alright, we'll push hard. Try and nick a victory here. Make up for what we did at Daytona in the IMSA, finishing second again. I don't want that to happen in all these races. Yeah, overall, really am enjoying the Formula V in iRacing, even though, as I said, I perhaps don't like it as much as like the Skippy, which I normally drive in iRacing. Still pretty good fun. It's free in iRacing as well. It's going to be interesting to see the player base for that car for the first season and beyond. And I see it compared to the Skippy as down the right side. Well, I told you, they're not good at the brakes into the course with. They try and do that dive. Oh, they're side by side behind. Okay, we can concentrate on the leader then. But yeah, in Automobilista 2, definitely give this car a go as well. Like back off a bit more. Get the exit. Get the exit. There we go, down the inside. We're just the inside. Oh, stable. On them out of road. There we go. That's how you're meant to do it. As we win. Pull down it. That is active. That was very hot action, that was. That was sweaty action as well. Bloody hell. Actually, I'm not sure we could have done a 50-minute race after that. But that was... Alright, just because I pushed you out at the end doesn't mean you give me a knock now. But yeah, that was superb. The great thing about iRacing Village as well is racing online. Like, it seems like it provides some good racing just like this against the AI here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed some more Automobilista 2. Laguna, looking good. I mean, there's not much to say about tracks now, is there? They always look good in games. It's only if it's like glaringly obvious, like, oh, that track looks a bit rubbish, like you can really comment on them, like, because they mostly use like very good data or like laser scanning or whatever they do nowadays. Like, they're always going to be quite accurate, always going to look good. Maybe just the placing of curbs, maybe. Little like trackside things you might notice being different. But yeah, that's about it really nowadays for tracks. But yeah, that was awesome. I'll be back with a look at Long Beach, the final track part of the Racing USA DLC in Automobilista 2, and I'll be showing off the GTs as well, maybe a bit of a GT4 action as well with the BMW around there. But I've got lots of practicing to do for that because I'm not good around Long Beach in any car, so if we can try and produce a good one. So no one's going to the pits. All right. It's now fortunate, and I will see you all next time.